Hey there, and welcome to the condition of the week this week. This condition this week is tension headaches. Wow. Who do you know that has had tension headaches or has tension headaches that affect their life or even maybe stops them from being able to go to work or being able to take care of their kids? I personally have had tension headaches, and mine came from a snowboarding incident, and it's something that I've had to be aware of for a long time. So it's kind of an important topic to me. So tension headaches in general, they can be a dull pain at the back of the head, okay? They can radiate up over the top of the head on both sides or one side. And so that pain it can radiate down into the shoulders, and like I said, the one side of the shoulder or both. And so it can occur once in a while, or it can be a chronic thing that this occurs time and time again, or a daily side of it as well because of a habit or a routine that we generally have. And so what ends up happening is when we go through this, that we want to figure out the triggers as far as what brings on that triggered neck pain, back pain, those types of things. And the sleep disturbances, because sleep is a big deal with this, but you can also wake up with those headaches and they can be biting you. I have a person that's been involved in a car accident, and she wakes up every night, headache, and here it is. And so then what are we going to do to fix it? We're going to break up that pattern that they're having, be able to reduce the irritation of the nerves that go over the head and create that pain. So tension headaches they come from a contraction of the muscles in the back of the head that irritate the actual nerves that can take and run up over the head. There's one nerve that literally runs up over the head to about right here, and so when that starts getting irritated from back here, the muscles pulling tight from the structure underneath, meaning your spine, so C1, C2, C3, end up being a major influencer on the tension of those muscles that are at the base of the skull that create irritation of the nerve. So that is where the cause and source, the source of a headache, tension headache can come from. So I've had injections. This was 17 years ago now. I had injections, Botox injections in the back of the scalp. I worked with physical therapy, I worked with chiropractic, and one of my frustrations is that nobody ever really worked together. It was kind of like, as my show, I want to make sure and actually get this to work on this and get this taken care of, but nobody would communicate. And so anyway, I was frustrated with it, and so I've developed my practice to be able to help two ways, with the rehab side of things and then also with the chiropractic side of things. So we adjust the muscle work, we adjust the actual structure and curvature of the spine that is responsible for so much of that tension in the neck. And so what ends up happening is once you start changing a person's mobility in the neck, how far they can turn, or their alignment, if they're sitting off to one side, they don't even realize it, or they find their source of their pain, start breaking that up, getting rid of it, and then create some strength and stability in the neck. That's when you start actually impacting the neurologic cycles of tension headaches. So I hope you're learning something from this, but what I want you to make sure and avoid is postural types of things, as far as sitting at a computer. When you're really rounded and sitting at the computer and working at it, it pulls on that tension through here, creates it up in here. When your head, or your center of your head, your ear, is in front of your shoulder, what ends up happening is it makes these muscles at the top of your head, at the very top right here, base of your skull, pull up on the head to keep your eyes level. And so that's a major nerve irritator. And so if we can that thing you're doing right now, probably watching on your phone, sit up straight, do it. So then watch your shoulder here, watch your ear here. And so when you start seeing those two things line up, you end up putting less strain on the spine. And so it makes my job easier as a chiropractor. So I hope you learned something. I'm Dr. Bob McIntosh. Have a great week. And I hope you learned something about tension headaches. And if you do know somebody, or if you suffer from them yourself, please let me know. I'd love to help here in our office.